Welcome to Mexico. By the end of this video, you will learn about Mexico's culture, art, major attractions, and food. Now you will hear from Justice Henry with the country's culture.
Imagine a place where every color, rhythm, and flavor tells a story. Welcome to Mexico, a country where vibrant culture and rich history come alive in every corner, included from the heart of its people to even the festivals that light up the streets celebrating holidays. Mexican culture is a blend of native and European influences that have evolved over centuries. Some of the most famous Mexican traditions include the colorful papel picado, their clothing, Mexican Independence Day, and even piñatas. The history of traditional Mexican clothing can be traced back to the pre-Columbian era. The native people of Mexico were weavers, using natural materials like cotton and animal skins to create their clothes. As time went on, advancements like silk and wool came into effect to help fabricate their clothing. Mexico's rich history and patriotism are highlighted by both Cinco de Mayo and Mexican Independence Day. You should visit Mexico to experience its culture and clothing and holidays they both offer. To begin with, when visiting Mexico, you will experience many different types of traditional clothing. The traditional clothing for women in Mexico include the huipil, which is a loose embroidered tunic or dress worn by women, usually made from cotton. The designs are often colorful and represent nature or even the women's community, as well as rebozos, which is a long scarf that is usually worn over the head or shoulders of most women in Mexico. The traditional set of clothing for men in Mexico mainly consists of char suits, which is shown in the background. It is a formal outfit worn by men from Jalisco, especially from mariachi performances. It includes a fitted jacket with intricate enhancements, pants, and a wide-brim hat, a sombrero, as shown in the picture. There is also a top called a gallabera, which is a light button-down shirt often worn in warmer climates. It's made from usually cotton or linen and features embroidery. It's a comfortable and popular choice for both casual and formal occasions for many Mexicans. In fact, if you are an interactive and hands-on person, then Mexico and their holidays is the place for you to be. Cinco de Mayo, also known as the 5th of May in Spanish, celebrates the Mexican victory over French forces at the Battle of Puebla on May 5th, 1862. In 1862, Mexico was facing financial difficulties and a foreign invasion from France. The French army, one of the most powerful in the world at the time, attacked Mexico to try to take control over the country. On May 5th, 1862, a much smaller Mexican army led by General Ignacio Zaragoza defeated the French at the Battle of Puebla, which was seen as a significant victory for Mexico. While Cinco de Mayo is not a major holiday across all of Mexico, it is observed in the state of Puebla, where the battle took place. Based on an online article from May 5th of 2023 from foreignwide.com stated, today the state of Puebla and its capital city still commemorate the historic battle. Parades and events are common, and the city was renamed Puebla de Zaragoza after the brave general who led troops in the battle. Throughout the year, you can visit the interactive museum of the Battle of May 5th. You can also enjoy a unique Cinco de Mayo celebration if you're near Mexico City on May 5th as well. Mexican Independence Day is celebrated on September 16th each year. It marks the beginning of Mexico's war for independence from Spain, which started in 1810. This day is one of the most important national holidays in Mexico, and it is celebrated with many parades, music, dancing, fireworks, and large gatherings. The political and military struggle known as the Mexican War of Independence, led to Mexico's separation from the Spanish Empire. It was a series of local and regional conflicts that took place over the same time period and might be regarded as a revolutionary civil war rather than a single cohesive event. The actual Declaration of Independence did not happen on September 16, 1810. However, this date is significant because it marks the beginning of the independence movement. On the night of September 15th, the President of Mexico delivers the Grito de Dolores, a reenactment of Hidalgo's cry, from the National Palace in Mexico City. This marks the official start of the festivities for the day. In 2018, an online newspaper article from National Geographic stated that on the night of September 15th at 11 p.m., according to Mexican tradition and folklore, Hidalgo went into the parish church in the town of Dolores, rang the church bell, and told all the villagers who came running that they needed to revolt. This is where the famous tradition comes from. As I end my speech, you should visit Mexico to experience its culture and holidays and clothing. Mexico's culture is a vibrant oath from centuries of rich history and deep-rooted values. This country offers a unique glimpse of society for travelers to explore and learn new things in a family-fun environment. Mexico is best known for its warm and welcoming population, which is why it is a great place to visit.
Your life boring? Do you wade in your everyday life? Can't stand droning on and feel otherwise underfulfilled? Many people experience these feelings at one time or another, but I have just the thing for you. Mexico is what's missing from your life. You should visit the country to spice up your life, enjoy all that it has to offer, and give thanks that this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity has dropped into your lap. Mexico is a very special country. It's known for its culture and food, but its major attractions are what really pull the tourists in. It could be Mexico's beaches, its theme parks, or its old architecture, but I can assure you that Mexico won't disappoint. Mexico is the 14th largest country in the world according to Worldometer, has the 5th most heritage sites across the globe, and has a plethora of activities to do for someone who is interested in visiting the country. I have been researching Mexico and its major attractions for weeks to give you that push so you can all start planning that vacation you just so desperately crave. Mexico's major attractions are some of the most stunning in all the world, and you should visit Mexico to experience its major attractions that will leave you with a lifetime of memories. To open with, the first attractions you should see when visiting Mexico are its old cities that show off amazing feats of architecture. Teotihuacan, an ancient Mesoamerican city, was the most important city pre-Aztec in central Mexico. It is known for its pyramids, its architecture, and well-preserved murals that show its history. The historic city can be toured for around $29 to $64 American, which will have you non-spenders jumping for joy. You should see Teotihuacan because it was one of the first urban societies for nearly a millennium and would be an amazing piece of history to see up close. As such, Teotihuacan was revered long after its decline by the Mexicas, giving its name the City of the Gods. Chichen Itza, built by pre-Columbian Mayans, is one of the most important examples of Mayan architecture that one can see when visiting Mexico. Its historic and treasured land can be toured for $70 to $100 American dollars, which is an absolute steal when talking about this amazing site that has many flocking to it year-round. You should see Chichen Itza because of its rich heritage and history throughout the ages that can only really be experienced in person. On that point, you should also see the historic city for its intriguing architecture that has many looking on in reference at the Mayan structures built so long ago. In 2023, on a webpage talking about Mexico's beaches, CNN Travel stated, "Finding your own stretch of sand in Mexico is not too daunting. This country has around 5,800 miles of coastline, 9,300 kilometers, and only a fraction of that is developed for visitors. So if you are a fan of the water and beaches alike, there are also plenty of attractions in Mexico that will satiate aquatic lovers." Rio Secreto Nature Reserve is a famous spot where many enjoy the underground waters that are so clear you can see to the bottom. According to their website, Rio Secreto has been designated as one of Mexico's most distinct and alluring nature reserves. As a result, over 100,000 tourists visit the reserve each year and had been open to the public since 2008. If that doesn't speak for itself, then I don't know what does. On that same point, with a view as stunning as its marine life, the Marianas Islands, or the Islas Marianas, are a secluded set of islands that are found near the Bay of Banderas, and are the perfect place to relax while enjoying the sun. The private islands have an abundance of sea life to see if you are a lover of aquatic life. For reasons and others, the islands are internationally acclaimed and worth a trip when you visit the amazing country of Mexico. On the other hand, if none of that interests you, then you may be swayed by Mexico's diverse theme parks that many flock to year-round. Xcaret is one of Mexico's famed parks that has a variety of fun activities to do that vary in range and cost around $100 per person. Xcaret wasn't always a theme park, but a significant historical port city that was on the Riviera Maya. Similarly, the Eco Park educates millions about Mayan history while letting tourists enjoy the amenities it has to offer. If the Xcaret theme park isn't quite right for you, then the Xel-Ha theme park is renowned and has glowing reviews on many travel sites. The Xel-Ha theme park is located on the coast of Quintana Roo, Mexico, and is known for their snorkeling, food, and beverages after a long day of having fun. Xel-Ha Park offers the Cliff of Courage, where many go to see if they have what it takes when faced with the height of the cliff face. In conclusion, you should visit Mexico to experience its historic cities, water sites, and theme parks. Mexico is a remarkable country that has many major attractions for a multitude of people. Its beaches, old architecture, and theme parks that litter the landscape offer tourists new experiences that are sure to have a lasting impression. Are you ready to make that leap to further better your life and to have new experiences? Mexico is the experience you are missing, and it awaits you for at any time. Now I'll hand it over to Camilla and let her tell you all about Mexico's amazing art. In conclusion, you should visit Mexico to experience its historic cities, water sites, and theme parks. Mexico is a remarkable country that has many major attractions for a multitude of people. Its beaches, old architecture, and theme parks that litter the landscape offer tourists new experiences that are sure to have a lasting impression. Are you ready to make that leap to further better your life and to have new experiences? Mexico is the experience you are missing, and it awaits you for at any time. Now I'll hand it over to Camilla and let her tell you all about Mexico's amazing art.
Do you want to see natural and supernatural worlds, unique combinations of colors and shapes? Then you must go to Mexico and see Mexican art for yourself. Mexico's art goes way back to their indigenous people. It has evolved beautifully, mixing their indigenous background with modern art styles. From Frida Kahlo to Diego Rivera, various artists share their projects in Mexico. The open palette of Mexico's folk art scene is reflected in its adoption of influences throughout the centuries. The rising popularity of Mexican folk art may be a long way from its ancient beginnings. Still, the form has never lost its original essence. Artists consistently intertwine the old and the new as effortlessly as the mythical and real to create captivating pieces.
To open with, the first attractions you should see when visiting Mexico are its old cities that show off amazing feats of architecture.
According to PBS News, in recent years, its capital has experienced something of a contemporary art boom. Mexico City's Sonamaco Festival has grown to become Latin America's largest art fair and global center of creative culture. We also have the Tulum Arts Festival, which features over 100 art exhibits, large-scale installations, and interactive art experiences. The program is focused around the core mission of bringing ecological awareness, sustainability, and waste management to Tulum and beyond.
To open with, the first attractions you should see when visiting Mexico are its old cities that show off amazing feats of architecture.
Moreover, after extensive research, I've seen that you can check out different types of art in Mexico. With museums like the Museo Nacional de Arte that show Mexico's long history with art. In an article by Artsy, the Museo Nacional de Arte preserves, exhibits, studies, and transmits Mexican works of art produced between the second half of the 16th century and the second half of the 20th century, thus offering a global and synthesized version of Mexican art from this period. We also have the Palacio de Bellas Artes, where in addition to its amazing architecture, the building hosts cultural events, including music, dance, theater, opera, and literary performances. The museum also houses several famous murals, including the work of the famous Mexican muralist Rufino Tamayo. According to US Travel News, travelers say that the palace is sure to become one of the most beautiful sights you'll see in Mexico City. And at that, if you get the chance, take in a performance in the world class theater.
In conclusion, you should visit Mexico to experience its historic cities, water sites, and theme parks. Mexico is a remarkable country that has many major attractions for a multitude of people. Its beaches, old architecture, and theme parks that litter the landscape offer tourists new experiences that are sure to have a lasting impression. Are you ready to make that leap to further better your life and to have new experiences? Mexico is the experience you are missing, and it awaits you for at any time. Now I'll hand it over to Camilla and let her tell you all about Mexico's amazing art.
With many diverse and international art sites everywhere, Mexico is truly developing into a capital of the arts. You don't want to miss this breathtaking talent shared in Mexico. In other words, Mexico is the place to go if you want to enjoy various types of art and inspire yourself. Thanks for listening. I will definitely put visiting Mexico in my bucket list, and hopefully this convinces you to do it too. Now, let's go to Ashley to learn about the food Mexico has to offer us.
Imagine biting into a warm, freshly made taco while overlooking the stunning beaches of the Yucatan Peninsula or exploring the vibrant streets of Mexico City. Wouldn't that be an unforgettable experience? Mexico's culinary heritage is one of the richest and most diverse in the world. From the ancient flavors of the Aztecs and Mayans, who introduced us to staples like corn, beans, and chili, to the Spanish influence that brought new ingredients like rice, pork, and cheese. Mexican cuisine is a beautiful blend of indigenous traditions and global influences. Whether it's the street food in bustling markets or the sophisticated dishes of upscale restaurants, Mexican food is an essential part of the country's identity and a must try for any traveler. I've spent 4 weeks researching the amazing food that Mexico has to offer, and whether you're a foodie looking to expand your palate or someone who enjoys learning about different cultures, the flavors of Mexico offer something for everyone. Mexico is a treasure trove of culinary delights, and experiencing its food firsthand is an adventure that will leave your taste buds craving more. You should visit Mexico to experience its amazing brunch and dinner restaurants. When you first hear anything about Mexican food, you probably automatically think about tacos. According to an article about Mexican food published in National Geographic Traveler in 2023, different tacos are sold at particular times of day. For example, during brunch time, tacos de guisado, which are tacos filled with stews, are available. But Mexico has a lot more food options than tacos. After a night out on the town, experiencing all of what Mexico has to offer, it is essential to grab some delicious brunch the next day. Two restaurants to enjoy brunch in Mexico are La Mandolina and El Cardinal. La Mandolina is a popular restaurant located in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. It's known for its vibrant ambiance and exceptional Mexican cuisine. They offer plenty of awesome dishes like ceviche, which is fresh seafood marinated in lime juice and mixed with vegetables and served with a unique twist of ingredients such as mango. Whether you're craving classic Mexican dishes like basic tacos or you're ready to try something more contemporary like duck tacos or a tuna tartare, you'll find it all here, made with the freshest local ingredients and expertly crafted by skilled chefs. The menu changes seasonally, ensuring a dynamic dining experience every time you visit. They also offer a great selection of agave based cocktails, especially their mezcal and tequila cocktails, which are a staple in the region. El Cardinal, located in Mexico City, has earned a reputation for being one of the top spots to experience authentic Mexican cuisine in a truly refined setting. One of its features is its exceptional customer service. The staff goes above and beyond to make sure you feel welcome, helping guide you through the menu and ensuring that your dining experience is flawless. El Cardinal is particularly famous for its breakfast offerings. Their chilaquiles, huevos a la mexicana, and molletas are some of the most popular dishes, served with freshly made salsas, flavorful beans, and tortillas. It's a true celebration of Mexican morning flavors and the perfect way to start your day in Mexico City. For visitors, El Cardinal is located in a prime spot in Mexico City, making it a great stop for people wanting to experience the essence of the city's culinary scene. Now, if you're looking for an unforgettable dining experience, there's no better place than Mexico. With its rich history, diverse regions, and vibrant culture, the country offers a culinary journey that will delight your senses and leave you craving for more. In a 2014 interview about Mexican food with Diana Kennedy, the ambassador of Mexican cuisine, Kennedy stated that the culture and the history behind the food should be preserved. The restaurants Azul Histórico and Puerto Prendes have done just that. Visiting these restaurants for dinner on your next trip to Mexico will definitely end your night just right. Azul Histórico is located in the heart of Mexico City and will offer a truly authentic Mexican dining experience. It offers a modern take on traditional Mexican cuisine with an emphasis on pre-Hispanic ingredients and indigenous flavors. The beautiful architecture and vibrant atmosphere of this restaurant add an unforgettable element to your meal. As you dine under the intricate arches and beautiful tile work, you're not just enjoying a meal, you're also experiencing a piece of Mexico's history. Azul Histórico is known for its stunning presentations and innovative takes on traditional Mexican recipes. Their menu changes with the seasons, ensuring that every visit offers something fresh and exciting. Azul Histórico is known for many dishes, especially their chiles en nogada, which is made with poblano chilies stuffed with picadillo, which is a mixture of ground meat, fruits, and spices, topped with a creamy walnut sauce, garnished with pomegranate seeds. This dish is special because it is a celebration of Mexican flavors with the perfect balance of savory, sweet, and creamy. Puerto Prendes is also a place to immerse yourself in Mexican culture. Unlike more tourist-heavy destinations, Puerto Prendes has managed to maintain its authentic Mexican charm. The town where it's located is less commercialized, offering a more intimate and laid-back atmosphere. At Puerto Prendes, the focus is on offering the freshest seafood directly sourced from the surrounding coast. Whether you're in the mood for a delicate fish ceviche, grilled octopus, or rich seafood paella, the menu is designed to highlight the features and flavors of the ocean. The customer service here is great because the staff is very attentive and knowledgeable and will give you the best suggestions of meal pairings. The restaurant's location, often near the coast or in scenic areas, allows guests to enjoy breathtaking views while dining. Imagine sipping on a refreshing cocktail and watching the sunset, all while enjoying your meal. It truly would be a memorable dining experience. In conclusion, these amazing brunch and dinner options are great reasons why you should travel to Mexico. The sound of laughter and conversation that fills the air around you, creating a lively, joyful atmosphere that makes every meal feel like a celebration. A trip to Mexico definitely sounds like it would be an unforgettable experience. The next time you bite into a taco, I hope it's while you're overlooking the beach of the Yucatan Peninsula. Thank you.